Hey, what's up guys? I'm going to give y'all a review of my brand new Mugen MBX7R Eco 1/8 scale 4-wheel drive buggy kit. I just got this probably 2 weeks ago, and little by little I've been building it. So I'm going to show you what it comes with first, and then I'm going to show you the buggy and what I've done to it. So this is just some small leftovers. There's a few shims in there and some camber adjustments and stuff like that. It comes with some tools over here. It comes with a wheel nut wrench and a couple Allens. It does come with all the diff fluids and shock oil. It is a kit, so it does not come with a motor, no ESC, no servo, no radio, no wheels and tires. The instructions, they could have been better, but it wasn't too bad. The worst part was it didn't say that the front and rear differentials are different from the center diff. I thought they were all the same, so I built them all, and then turns out I got the rear and center diff mixed up, so I had to take them all apart and start over. The front and rear diffs are the same, but the center one is different. So if you build this kit, just be careful with that. Pay attention, because there is some very small differences between the differentials. And then over here I have the buggy. I just finished it today. I haven't even ran it yet, but it is ready to go. I don't know if I'm gonna run it today or not. I live about 30 miles from the closest racetrack, which is not far from me, but they're only open on Saturdays, and the other racetrack that I go to is 2 hours away. And the reason I go to a racetrack that's 2 hours away is because my mom lives out there, so when I go visit my mom, I race at that track. I'm going to be going there in a few weeks, so I will probably do this first run of this buggy at that track. Of course, I will do a small run in my yard to tune the ESC and steering and all that good stuff. I gotta do the small tuning. The suspension is not tuned yet. I need a micrometer or a brake caliper to do that, and I don't have one at home, but I have one at work, so I will do that tomorrow. I painted the body real quick. It's nothing special. It's like a midnight blue and a lime green, just some paint that I had laying around. I did buy another body. I don't know how I'm going to paint it, or I may go to Upgrade RC and get a wrap for it. And I also got an extra pinion gear, different teeth, so I can tune it for the track that I'm racing at. For wheels and tires, this set I went with the Proline Velocity 2 wheels and Proline Fugitive tires. They are a soft compound. I believe it's M3 is what I got. And then over here I have some extra wheels and tires. Again, Proline Velocity 2 wheels and J Concepts Detox tires, and they are a soft compound as well, because the tracks that I race at are hard packed, and soft tires seem to do the best there. With assembling the buggy, it is completely stock. I used the shock oils it included, the shock springs, the diff oil, and the grease for the most part. I did use a little bit of my red and tacky grease just because I like that stuff, and I use it on all of my RC cars. Under the hood, we have a Savox 1231 SG servo. I put a Racer's Edge aluminum steering horn on it. I am currently running my Spectrum radio, my DX4C, but I will soon be upgrading to a Futaba. I'm not sure which model yet, but I will be going with a Futaba. For a battery, I went with a Gens Ace 4S 5000 milliamp 50C pack. That's for my mains. For practices, I got a Turntable 5000 4C, or no, I'm sorry, 4S 30C pack. That's for the practice laps. I will get some more Gens Ace packs. And then for the motor and ESC combo, I'm really excited about. It is the most expensive motor and ESC combo I've ever bought. and it is the brand new, about a month old, Tekin T8RX8 Gen 3 combo. This is the one that Tekin just released about a month ago, and soon they will be releasing the Hotwire 2.0 with Bluetooth. So I will be able to tune it on the fly with my tablet or phone. Super cool, super excited. This is not my first Tekin system. The first Tekin system I had was a T8RX8 Gen 1. I had it in an E-Revo. I did do all of the soldering and stuff myself. I wanted a really clean and uniform look with the wires, and I think I succeeded with that. It is the 1900 kV motor, and I do have the stock included gearing with the kit. Off the top of my head, I am not sure what that is. I love building kits. My HPI Baja was a kit. I had a Axial Wraith kit, an SCX10 kit, and several others. I've built a lot of kits. I love kits. I enjoy building RCs a lot. This was a fun build. It took me probably about 4 days. I worked on it for 2 or 3 hours a day after work. I think it came out really good. I followed the instructions step by step because I didn't want to mess anything up. This is my first Mugen also. Not my first 8-scale buggy. It is my first electric 8-scale buggy. And like I said, my first Mugen. Very high quality product. The materials anyway. I haven't ran the vehicle, so I can't tell you how durable it is. But just by looking at the material as I was assembling it, it's a very well designed vehicle, and it's a lot of fun to build. I'm super excited to get it outside and play with it. I cannot wait. I've been so excited for the past 2 weeks since I got it. And while we're here, I'm also going to give you all a look at some of the pit stuff that I bought, I guess, for racing this. I'm going to try and go racing every other weekend or so. At the track that's closest to me, they only race 8 scale every other weekend, and I don't have any 10 scale buggies to race, so I will be trying to race every other weekend. And I'm currently using this tackle box as my pit box. It's got a few organizers inside of it, room to store extra tires. I got some tools and a few extra parts in there. There's other tackle boxes I'm looking at. That one's just temporary. And then I got this duffel bag to carry the car in. Got it at Walmart for 25 bucks. Much cheaper than like a Proline or a J Concepts pit bag. And it does the same thing. It's got lots of storage space on the sides. Lots of room inside. Very cool. And then I also got this little Turntable Workstation here. I got 2 of them. Those were actually gifts, so I don't know where they came from, but they were only about 10 bucks each from what I heard. There's the brand, I guess, TFL Hobby Models. Oh, there you go, TFLRacing.com. So if you want one, go check them out. It works out pretty good. Just make sure you use Loctite on the screws and a little bit of grease on the threads for the spinning part right there. It gets to be pretty squeaky and noisy. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, go check out the build video. It's the one I posted right before this one. So thanks for watching, and please comment and subscribe.